with the radio playing soft and low, the sunset falling on the fields like a memory that never heals. Every mile took me back in time to a love I once called mine. Your laughter drifting through my mind like you never left behind. There was a porch light in the dark, like a promise in my heart. You were standing by that door, like 100 nights before. I said someday I'd leave this town, chase those big dreams I had found. But every road I chose to take only led me to my mistake. Take me back to you in Tennessee, where my heart is still running free, where the nights were warm and slow and we never let go. Take me back to you in Tennessee, you're still the only home for me. No matter how far I roam, your love is where I belong. I thought I needed city lights, neon dreams and endless nights, but nothing ever felt as true as those quiet nights with you. Every face just passed me by like clouds across an empty sky, but your voice stayed crystal clear, like you were always near. Take me back to you in Tennessee, where my heart is still running free, where the sky was wide and blue and all I needed was you. Take me back to you in Tennessee, if there's still a chance for me. I'll lay my restless heart down on that small town ground. Where my soul can finally breathe. I don't need those city lights, just your arms tonight. Take me back to you in Tennessee, you're still my melody. No matter where I roam, your love is my home. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. Like love was in the air, I told myself I'd be just fine. Leave the past and draw the line. But every step I took that night led me back into your life. You were leaning by the door like I'd seen you there before. Same old smile, same steady eyes under Texas skies. Time can take the years away, but some feelings choose to stay. When you reached your hand to me, it felt like destiny. You're always on my across the line, leaving love behind. But the music started slow and my heart began to know some things never really fade. Some promises were made. You're always on my mind tonight, like a desert moonlight. Every beat of the band takes my hand. You're always on my mind tonight, under neon lights. And I finally see you're where I should be. Spanish guitar carries the melody, with warm pedal steel answering softly. Light trumpet harmony lifts the rhythm. Maybe love just needs a little time to circle back and realign. Maybe hearts that drift apart still share one heart. When you pulled me close again, I knew this wasn't just pretend. No more tears and no more doubt. We figured it out. You're always on my mind tonight, and I'm holding you tight. Underneath this southern sky, say goodbye. You're always on my mind tonight. Everything's alright. Every road I ever knew leads to you. You're always on my mind tonight, and this time we'll hold on. Music playing strong, right where we belong. You're always on my mind tonight. No more lonely nights, with your heart next to mine, for all time. Soft repetition with fading instrument. Spanish guitar, pedal steel, fade warmly. It's a Friday night in our old town. Same four streets going round and round. The neon sign is glowing red, like every word we never said. I didn't know if you would come after all that we've become. But when that door swung open wide, you walked inside.
You haven't changed, not that much. Still got that quiet touch, that way of looking straight through me, like you always see.
band is playing something slow, the kind we used to know, and I can feel it in my shoes. I've got nothing left to lose. Meet me by the jukebox, put our favorite record on, let it play the way it did when love was strong. Meet me by the jukebox, hold me close and don't let go if we're gonna start again. Let the whole town know
We've both been down some separate roads, carried different loads, tried to find what we once had in love that never felt as bad.
but here we are beneath these lights, two hearts on the line tonight, and every note that fills this room says don't leave too soon. Meet me by the jukebox, let that old song spin. If there's still a spark inside, let it begin. Meet me by the jukebox, where the nights don't lie. If we still believe in us, let's give it one more try.
We don't need a crowded stage or a brand new page,
Just a simple melody and honesty.
if your hand fits into mine like it did back in time.
Then maybe what we had before is waiting at that door. Meet me by the jukebox, put that same song on, let it play till closing time all night long. Meet me by the jukebox, under neon light. If you still feel what I feel, hold me tight. Meet me by the jukebox, let the record show love can find its way back home, nice and slow. Meet me by the jukebox, don't say goodbye again. Soft repetition of a faded steel guitar. By it did when you were mine. I can almost hear that old cafe where we used to dance till break of day. Your laughter rising with the band as you reached out for my hand. We were young along the borderline, sipping sweet red summer wine, music playing soft and slow underneath that desert glow. You would spin beneath the lights, hair falling down just right, and every time you looked at me, felt like destiny. Somewhere south of my heart, that's where you are, dancing in the dark like a shining star. Somewhere south of my heart, that's where you stay. No matter how far apart, you're never far away. I tried to leave that town behind, but you're written in my mind like a melody I can't forget, or a love without regret. Every highway that I ride feels like I'm running back inside to that little border bar where we were, who we are. Somewhere south of my heart, that's where you are, dancing in the dark like a shining star. Somewhere south of my heart, that's where you stay. No matter how far apart, you're never far away. Spanish guitar takes the melody, pedal steel answers, light trumpet harmony rising gently, rhythm steady and slightly by beat. If I close my eyes tonight, I can see those neon lights, hear the music drifting low like it did so long ago. Maybe love don't disappear, maybe it just lingers here in every beat and every star. Somewhere south of my heart, somewhere south of my heart, that's where you are, still dancing in the dark like a shining star. Somewhere south of my heart, I still believe if I follow the rhythm, you'll be waiting for me. Somewhere south of my heart, under that sky where the desert meets the night and love never says goodbye. Somewhere south, somewhere south. Spanish guitar fading gently.
I still remember that first dance, the way you held my hand. We didn't know what life would bring, we only had a plan. A little house on Maple Street, curtains in the sun, two young hearts believing love would see us through as one. We've watched the seasons come and go, from green to winter white, held each other through the storms and through the quiet nights. There were days we disagreed and nights we barely spoke, but we never let the silence turn our love to smoke. Growing old beside you is all I ever need. Not the riches of the world, just you and me. Growing old beside you, watching years unfold. If I had to choose again, I'd still take your hand to hold. I've seen the silver in your hair, the kindness in your eyes. Every line upon your face tells truths we never hide. We've buried friends and welcomed grandchildren, stood together strong, and through every changing chapter, you're where I belong. Growing old beside you, through laughter and through tears, sharing simple Sunday mornings through the passing years. Growing old beside you, that's the life I chose. Every road that we have walked has led us close. We never needed fancy things or diamonds shining bright, just a porch and two rocking chairs at the end of day's last light. If tomorrow finds me weak or slower than before, I know you'll still be waiting just inside that door. Growing old beside you is more than I deserve. Through every prayer we've whispered, every promise kept in word. Growing old beside you till the good Lord calls us home, with your hand still resting soft inside my own. Growing old beside you, that's my final wish. A simple life, a faithful love as true as this. Growing old beside you, that's enough for me.
The church bells rang this morning like they always do. I watched the sunlight falling across the pew. I didn't mean to look your way, but somehow I still do. Even after all this time, I still notice you. We used to sit together, second row from the back, sharing quiet conversations we never took back. Life pulled us in directions we didn't understand. But standing here this Sunday, you reached for my hand. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, soft and slow like it's always been. Not the kind that burns too fast, but one that's built to last. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, like we don't have to pretend. Just steady hearts and open skies and truth behind our eyes. After service on the sidewalk, we walked a little while, talking about nothing, but wearing the same old smile. The town looked just the same, same courthouse, same trees, but something felt different between you and me. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, quiet as a whispered amen. No need for grand displays or complicated ways. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, simple as holding hands, with nothing left to prove, just me and you. Maybe love grows better when it's given time, not rushing through the moments or crossing every line. We were younger once, trying to outrun what was always meant to be. Now it's clear to see. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, gentle as the morning wind. No more chasing after dreams or tearing at the seams. It feels like a Sunday kind of love again, like we've come back home. If this is where we stand, I understand.
It feels like a Sunday kind of love again,
and this time I'm not letting go.
I first saw you in San Antone, standing there all alone, blue eyes shining in the night under neon light. The band was playing soft and slow, couples swaying to and fro. When you asked me for a dance, I took a chance. We moved across that wooden floor like we danced that way before. Your hand steady on my waist, my heart began to race. Outside the desert breeze rolled in, carrying that old violin. And somewhere in that border tune I fell for you. Blue came, but I didn't go. Something told me to move slow. You were laughing in the sun, like we'd just begun. Coffee on that quiet street, dust rising from the heat. You said maybe you should stay. I said okay. Blue eyes in San Antone, you made my heart your home. With every step we took, that second look. Blue eyes in San Antone, no more on my own. Every road I used to roam led me home. Spanish guitar solo, carrying the chorus melody. Pedal steel bending warmly, like trumpet harmony lifting the groove.
Baby, love don't need to run. Maybe it just waits for someone in a small town late at night, under soft light.
I was searching everywhere, never knowing you'd be there. Now the only place I see is you with me. Blue eyes in San Antone, now this heart has found its home. Underneath that border moon, we found our tune. Blue eyes in San Antone, I'll never be alone. Every dream I ever knew starts with you. Blue eyes in San Antone, let the whole world know. From this night on, I'm staying on. Blue eyes in San Antone, you made my heart your home. Blue eyes, San Antone. Spanish guitar and steel fade gently.